go ahead and get into it. As you see, we got a beautiful 1991 Cadillac Brougham D Elegance with the 5.0. This thing is almost flawless inside. It has a custom sound system. I'm gonna go around the car and we'll just show you, what we got here. So first, looking at it, paint's in pretty good condition, honestly. Probably give it about an 8.5, 8 to 8.5. No crazy sun fading, oxidation, or anything, so it looks to be in pretty good shape. Let's see. Let's start off with the wheels, I guess. The wheels, we didn't swap these when we purchased the car. They came on there, so these are not new chrome wires. And as you see, they're just sitting on your stock tires. We don't have it on Vogues right now. 20 inches all the way around. As we move down the side, again, painting's in good condition. The cladding is in great condition. And all of the chrome as we move down the doors. Top is pretty solid as well. You got a little tiny bit of discoloration from the sun. Normally about what you would expect in a lighter colored top, but no rips at the seams, no bubbling. Looks pretty solid, honestly. And the glass is solid as well. No cracks or chips back there. As we keep moving down this rear quarter panel, bumper fillers look solid. We got a little bit of a scratch right there. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. That's about 2 inches from the paint. That's about a foot back. So just kind of showing you that. Looks pretty solid. I don't see any waves or anything to point out there. Trunk is in good shape. No crazy scratches, dents, or dings anywhere. Bumper fillers look solid. Color looks good. I'm sure they've been replaced at some point in time, like most of them have, but they did a good job with the paint. Impact strip solid. Chrome looks good. No rusting there, any pitting or anything I can see. And then as we look at this driver's rear quarter panel, again, no dents or anything. Looks pretty solid. I'm gonna keep moving around. Doors look good. No dents, no deep scratches, anything to point out there. There's the rest of your top. Windshield's in good condition. No rock chips, no cracks. Pretty solid. And here's our front fender. Two main body things I'm gonna point out. The first one right here, we have a little bit of a crack right here. I'm gonna be honest, I think it came from the sounds. Once I show you the sounds later on, obviously you guys can't hear it, but this has the loudest sound system of any car that we've had. But I'll show you the sound system. I believe, it's a possibility that's where that crack came from. And then there's one on the other side that I'll show. Hood looks solid as far as paint. No paint chips, no cracks anywhere, and it looks properly aligned as well. Looking at the front of the car. Front of the car looks pretty solid. Glass looks good as far as the lights. That little cladding in the front has a little crack. And then right here, I'm gonna call this a bumper filler, but right around here, you can see where it got pushed in a little bit. Definitely solid. Let me go ahead and pop the trunk and the hood. Underneath pretty solid. Like I said, she's got the 5.0. You got power brakes, power steering, AC blows cold. You can see some of the wiring there for the sound system. Everything looks pretty clean though. Nothing to point out underneath. Let's shut this all the way. Gotta love the gold keys for the Elegance. Just a little cool little point. Soft close on the trunk does work. And like I said, these sounds, the speakers inside also been swapped, but I think these are 15s. It might be 12s, but I think they're 15s. But you got 4 of them. Like, this thing beats. And then the box is so big you can't really see, but the magnet on the back, I can't even tell if these are just 6x9s or if these are 8s that they stuck up in there. But you can see how big that magnet is back there. Other than that, trunk is pretty clean. Obviously, you got an extra battery. They did a good job on the wiring. I love seeing 0 gauge wiring. To me, it's a must, but I know everybody don't do that. Soft close on the trunk. Now we're gonna get into the interior, and like I said, this interior is nearly flawless. Let's see. Looking at the seats, got your quilted leather. Beautiful. No rips, no tears, no discoloration. Everything looks super solid. As we look at the rear, headliner solid. As you see, door lights on. There's your passenger door panel. No rips, no tears, nothing there. Door jambs look beautiful. Let's go ahead and check out this front one. Front passenger seat, again, no rips, no tears, super clean. Carpet looks great. There's your dash. Dash is beautiful. No warping, no cracks. You see, you got a custom console there for the cup holders. And as you can see, we got speakers hidden right there as well. Super clean. No, I keep saying that, but like I said, the interior is where this car truly shines. Whole car is clean for sure. It's a cool little color combination, but I just like seeing interiors that's been taken care of. Driver seat's in great condition. No rips, no tears. You got a little bit of a rip here in the armrest. That's from putting it up and down, but it is what it is. The rest of the dash, beautiful. And once we do the test drive, we'll check everything out. Again, driver side panel looks good. No warping. Again, speaker there. Super clean. All right, let's go ahead and fire her up. It's a cold start. She fires right up. We got fuel readings. Mileage reads 98,968. Left turn signal, right turn signal. We got the level ride light on. Seatbelt. Go ahead and put the seatbelt on. Seatbelt light off. Wipers good. Lights are on. They're LEDs. I can see them reflecting off of there, and they're also showing in there. Sorry, in there as well. Horn good. Windows solid there. I'm gonna try to just show you guys the radio works. No way. There we go. Radio clearly works. It's no way to clearly show how loud this thing beats, so I ain't even gonna connect my phone to show it, but I'm telling you, can kind of get an understanding, like I said, with them 4 subs back there plus the rest of the sounds everywhere else. Super clean. AC does blow cold. Kicked on. I can feel it right now blowing right here. Already checked that. I think that's it, right? Let's check these. One of them works. This one I can't push in, so they must have redid the headliner at some point. But map lights work. And I think that's it. So these things always float. As far as this one is concerned, motor sounds good, nothing crazy, no belt squealing, I don't hear anything crazy, so no cars coming. 20s on these never scrub, so we don't have to worry about that when we bend these corners or anything, so that's always a plus. Brakes do feel good, zero issue there. I do have the anti-lock brake light on. Normally it's an issue with the parking brake where like the spring is a little bit loose, so it's kind of dropping down. It's not engaged by any means at all, but that's normal. It's not something that we're worried about. The brakes are working perfectly fine, no issues there whatsoever. Get past this truck. A alignment feels good. Hands off the wheel even as I'm going by this truck. She was tracking straight. I don't feel any shaking or anything when I'm hitting the brakes. As you see, I'm on the brakes now. She's not pulling either way either, so definitely solid. That little whine that you kind of hear, it is from the radio. You guys can kind of tell. Some reason, whenever sound systems, like, you know, super high power sound systems, you can sometimes still hear it. Kind of sounds like the radio's on. But let me see. Yeah, I don't really know how to turn the radio off. I turned the display off, so that's kind of what you're hearing. But again, no issues with the car. Suspension feels good. I'm not bouncing all over the road. No service engine lights or anything, and I don't hear anything shaking as far as the dash, windows, or anything. So we're gonna head back, and I'll get her thrown in the on the rack, and we'll check out underneath. Weird. Just restarted it back. I figured out how to turn off the radio. I just held down the power button, and again, that got rid of that that speaker sound. And again, that's normal when the radio is on, but there's no sound coming because it's so high powered. You still kind of hear those frequencies coming through the speaker. Once I turn it off, it got rid of all of that. So let me might as well just keep it on while we get up on this rack. This thing definitely was floating. Get up on this rack. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out and lift this thing. Alright, we got the Brougham on the rack. Again, rear bumper looks pretty solid. No rust, no dents to point out. Underneath, you can tell the car has been coated at some point in time. Frame looks pretty clean. No leaks from the gas tank. Everything looks original stock. Drum brakes in the rear. Moving down the right side. Again, frame looks nice and straight. Let's go ahead, come on back. Floor panels look solid. No dents, no rust. And as we come down the driver's side, same thing. No issues with the frame. Floors look solid. There's actually no coating on here, so it was just on them rails in the back. So pans are solid. No signs of leak from the oil or trans pan. Just came off the test drive. Disc brakes up in the rear. Everything else appears to be stock, and no signs of leak anywhere else. Man, I hate when I don't raise this thing high enough. I gotta creep through. Again, chrome bumper looks good. No rust, no dents. I had already pointed out that little strip right there. As we move around, again, these wheels are not new. We did not put these on here. Tires are solid. Tire depth is good. We did put new tires on just to make sure that everything was you know, solid. We try to make sure we do that for safety purposes, but we did point out these are not new wheels. Underneath, again, body's nice and straight. Chrome looks good, as well as the cladding. Wheel wells are solid. As we keep moving to the rear quarter, again, no waves, no crazy dents to point out. And come on down this driver's side. Again, chrome looks good underneath, and the body looks solid. So super clean car underneath. All right, so if you guys are interested in this Brougham, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, we do appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below.